So, welcome back to LightWave Guru. Here in Germany is it early in the morning and it's now my morning spot to show you the EV generator. It's a very old tool from 2008 from a person in Germany, and the name is Thomas Luft, and that's the EV generator. And this EV generator make it possible if I need, for example, some plants on my house here, yes, to create that. So the first step is, if you work with LightWave, you need a very low poly version from your object. I show it here. That's a house with a UV map, UV texture map. And if you will work with EV generator, you have to export that as OBJ. Yes, the EV generator only eat OBJ file. So if you have exported that OBJ file, you open the EV generator. EV generator, we can see it here. EV generator, I hope. Oh, anyway, EV generator. I give a link in the subscribe from my YouTube channel. Then we import that very low object. In that case, is my cabin 1 file for testing. So now we have the file, and the only what you have to do is to play with the parameter here on the right side. And I make it now very simple. If you have the object and you mean, for example, you will grow it from that place here, from that place, make a double click, and then you have here a button with grow. Yes, you can play with that, but for that example I only go now to grow. So you see now it begins to grow, and if you mean it's enough, you can stop it with a space, with space button. And as next step we need also leaves for that, and you can then here generate the leaves, and then you export the object as, for example, cabin leaves. So, and if you have exported, you can close that tool, start then the modeler, and load the exported file in here, cabin leaves, for example. You search for texture. So, and here you got it. That's all. It's a very simple tool. And what you can do is now load in also in the modeler, for example, your cabin LVO file here, and copy it to your cabin leaves file in the second layer. And if you then match it, the layers, here you see it. So then you can load it in the LightWave layouter here, and then you must only work with the textures. If you use LightWave native, build it for LightWave native, and if you work with Octane, then you have to build the nodes for the leaves. Yeah, that's all. That is the EV generator. It's a very simple tool from Thomas Luft, and you can do much more with that tool. But yes, that's only your imagine and your creation. Yes, if you work with that tool, you have your much options for growing, for sizing, for waiting for the plants, the gravity, how many branches, how many sub branches, in what way it floats. Yes, also the leaf size and so, yeah. So more nobody must show in that case. It's a very simple process. First you convert your LightWave object to OBJ, load the OBJ in the EV generator, double click to the place plants have to grow, then you grow the plant. You can see it in real time, the grow process, and if you mean it's enough, you take the space taste, yes, here, Germany, space, that here, and then the grow stops, After that process, you go to the burst button and burst the leaves. Then you export the object as OBJ, load it in your LightWave modeler, convert it to a LVO file. That means you load it as OBJ and save it as LVO. And then you can direct use it in LightWave Layouter. Yeah, that's all. Bye bye.